The scholarship auction is a great opportunity for us to kind of celebrate the whole year, student athletes, all of our teams, to get together towards the end of the year. Obviously, we still have our spring sports going, but really to celebrate the entire year, for people to come out, to have a very casual evening, but also our student athletes are involved, our coaches are involved, and it's a great way for us to get together, good fellowship, and obviously raise a lot of money for athletic scholarships. Everything we do right now is part of that Building Champions initiative, which is a component of both facilities and scholarships. So obviously this one dealt directly with our scholarships and the fundraising that we have ongoing for scholarships for all of our sports. So it fit right into what we have planned over the next few years and what we announced last year. And as most people know, we're well on our way. And obviously, we have a lot of the traditional items, such as trips. They're very high in demand, especially when they're exotic places. Outside of Northeast Ohio, most of them are. But we had the Hawaii trip this year. We also had the dinner down with Lou Holtz. Coach Holtz was gracious enough to provide I think a kind of a pre-dinner at his home, and then we go over to Lake Nona Country Club and have dinner. So that was one of the hot items.
We're gonna go sold for $5,500.
$5,500 sold.
Over there. She was a tiger in that one. Whew. Holy cow.
I know we auctioned off a few of our championship rings, which really got going from the bidding standpoint, which was kind of fun too. We also had a non-traditional type item this year where Associate Athletic Director Matt Geis said that he would dance with our dance team at one of our basketball games, which was an item we actually had on sale last year at the auction that a young lady won and performed, and you couldn't even tell she wasn't part of the dance team this past year. But I think in Matt's case, it'll be a little different. I think we'll be able to tell he's not part of the dance team. So we're all looking forward to that, and it's a great way to raise money. And our people really took that on.
He's near the bar. That might be a good thing, because Matt, you're dancing. And personally, I think we should make Matt dance 5 times. Total giving tonight. Donations, you ready? $25,200.
It's always exciting to have our former student athletes back, whether they're pros or whether they're still in college or out in the business world or out in the world of employment. But especially in Julian's case, because he's pretty high profile, obviously, with the New England Patriots and playing with Tom Brady up there. He's stayed involved, stayed active with our program, but this is a chance to bring him back and not only thank him, but also give him the type of kudos that he deserves for the type of player that he was when he was here and person that he was when he was here.
It's great. You know, anytime you get to come back to the place that helped you develop the person you are and you know, helped you get to where you're at is always fun. You know, helping you know, the Flashes and Kent State University as much as I can, because they've helped me to get to where I'm at. So you know, it's a great experience.
Scholarship support is critical for our success, and you know, if you look at the competitiveness of our program, which is arguably the best in the conference and nationally ranked in some cases, it's because of our scholarship support. We're fully funded and fully scholarshiped, and that allows our coaches to have the best and the brightest on their teams and be competitive. So that's critically important. And then also how it impacts people's lives. When we offer a full scholarship, oftentimes that's their only opportunity to go to higher education and to the university. And so it makes a big impact and a big difference in young people's lives, including Julian Edelman.
Scholarships, I mean, is the #1 reason I came to Kent State. They were kind of my only offer, and you know, it allowed me to further my career in football, and it also allowed me to gain an education, more importantly, something that I can fall back on. And it gave me an opportunity to experience a different part of the country and further, you know, my career in football.
The first thank you I'd like to give is to our committee. I think there's 22 people on our committee, Kent community people, university people, fans, season ticket holders, alums. Those people really deserve all the credit. They were the ones who've worked all year. In fact, they'll start on next year's auction this month yet, as far as a wrap-up of this year and then starting next year. And so that committee really deserves the credit, along with Alicia Gaffney off our staff. You know, Alicia spends countless hours and time away from her family to get this thing put together, and And so that's probably where the primary thanks would go to. And then obviously the people who come and support. You know, well over 300 people that bought tickets this year, along with those people that bought items online. And so we had a tremendous support this year. So on behalf of the department, I'd like to thank all those folks.
I would say thank you guys for everything that you've done. It means a lot. I feel very fortunate to have had the help that you guys have given us, athletes, to go to school and not have to worry about, you know, work and financial things, being able to focus on school and preparing for the sport that we're playing. So thank you very much.